Hello, we have already recorded 4 videos about the dance Kaoshikii, but we still receive letters with questions about how to dance it correctly, about the techniques of performing, count indications, etc. So we decided to record one more video and name it Top 10 Mistakes of the Dance Kaoshikii. The most common question is whether you can start dancing it first with your right foot and then the next cycle with your left foot. You're worried that when you tilt forward, the back of the left leg is tightened. You often write that your muscles become clogged or on the contrary stretched, but it shouldn't happen if you do it correctly. After you have tilted forward, you should go into a good deep deflection backwards. This deflection is a compensation for the slope, just as the slope to the right is the compensation for the slope to the left. If you perform the technique correctly, your muscles keep the balance. The second mistake is dancing on the straight legs. It is strictly prohibited to do that. The joints need to work in order to stay sound. They need to bend and unbend. In this case, the fluid that lubricates the joints is released. Therefore, Kaoshikii is danced with slightly bent knees. The third mistake is the position of your hands. Palms should be kept together finger to finger. If you somehow overlap them, the position of the body changes and the dance becomes asymmetrical. Therefore, palms are kept in this position throughout the dance. The fourth mistake. During the dance, hands get numb, get tired and bend at the elbows. It's not right. You need to keep the track of this moment. Always try to keep your arms straight in your elbows and keep your elbows at the air level. The fifth mistake is also one of the most common. It occurs when you begin to tilt the case forward while bending right and left. Imagine the wall in front of you and behind you. Make 3 concise bends to the right, then rise, then make 3 bends to the left, with the body not collapsed. I suggest you to try first without music, just stand in front of the mirror and make sure that you make these movements clearly. If you bend over and at the same time tilt the body, the lateral muscles do not stretch properly. The sixth error is bending too deeply to the right and to the left. Try to lean no deeper than 45 degrees. We often receive letters that you have back stung or you have pain in your back, etc. It's very important. If you have problems with your back, you can do some exercises before starting Kaoshikii. Start with bending at 20-30 degrees and slowly bring it up to 45. There is no need to lean deeply. The seventh mistake: when you make the back bend, you need to bend not in the lumbar but in the chest. Redirect all the attention there. Open the chest and make a good backward bend, thus protecting yourself from injuries in the lumbar. The eighth mistake concerns hitting the foot. You are often confused and instead of striking with the foot pad, you begin to strike with the thumb. It's not right. Kaoshikii is danced like that. You hit with the pad of the foot behind the heel. The ninth mistake is so-called lazy mistake. It occurs when you know that you need to put your foot behind the heel, but When you dance for a long time, you get lazy and change movements of the foot, which is not correct. Do not be lazy and put your foot behind the heel. The 10th mistake, the most severe mistake, is when you just do not dance this dance. It is very important to dance it every day. Do not skip it in any case, then you will be able to penetrate it and feel its effect on you. So dance. Share your impressions, ask questions. I hope it will be the last video, as it is already the 5th video about Kaoshikii. Good luck with your practice.